back to the channel. Today we're not in the garage just yet. We're actually headed out to the auto parts store to pick up some hose. No, not that kind. This kind. This should be, I guess, the right size heater line that I'm going to need to plumb in that heater that was rebuilt a couple of episodes ago. So let's head on in and hopefully have some in stock this time. Nailed it. Let's go install.
Well, installation is not overly difficult, just reverse of removal. Gets a little bit complicated though because I'm running out of holes in the dash to put stuff in. I do still have the hole where the governor goes. That might end up being the spot I choose. It'd be nice if this hand throttle was up where it was supposed to be, but that one's rusted and it's not coming out, so I'm gonna have to drill that out, but that's a task for another video. I've already got all my wiring kind of together here. Ideally, I would be attaching this to a fuse panel. Unfortunately, I don't have one just yet. The original didn't come with one, but for modern safety, I should probably add one at some point. But what is it that Jared from the Questionable Garage says? There's nothing more permanent like temporary wiring that works. Unfortunately, I might have an interference problem because of this throttle cable. That just figures, doesn't it? So it's actually the next day. I had to make a judgment call between working on this and working on my front yard. Neighbors kind of shamed me into raking leaves. So it was 56 degrees. So I ended up raking leaves for 4 hours. But coming back to this with a fresh set of eyes, I think I can make this work with the suitable application of a single zip tie somewhere around here. So let's see if I can make that work. All right, let's see if I can angle this up. Somewhere in that area, I think. This is actually what I was worried about because the throttle cable is now behind the heater. I have to work on that. It'll just start. Doesn't help that it's like 34 out here today. Here. And like I said, and as Jared Pink says, nothing more permanent like temporary wiring that works. It's actually double nutted up here at the firewall for whatever reason. That should do it. I've been waffling back and forth on what's the best way to do this. Ideally, I'd want to move the throttle here up to the governor position, but that would take a whole lot more effort than I'm willing to put in today. So, instead of trying to get it right, we're gonna just focus on getting it going. Something like that should hold the heat switch in place. And if you guys recall from the other video on this heater, the whole restoration process, this switch is really just another aftermarket headlight switch anyways, so it doesn't really need to be anything necessarily special. I do look forward to the day when I can rip all this out and do it right, but that'll be a problem for future Bradley. Good enough. Well, my back still hasn't forgiven me for 4 hours of raking leaves yesterday. So I don't know when it'll be back in a happy state after all of this. But we'll find out. I'm not 100% sure where the best place to pull power from, but the ignition side seems to be powering a lot of other things. So it might be okay for now. Ideally, I'd have a distribution block somewhere and a fuse block as well. But I'm still following the mantra of don't get it right, just get it running. While I'm getting this tightened down, it is New Year's Day, so Happy New Year. 2023 was kind of a rough year, but it was also a good year in some ways. You know, I did get the Jeep driving, so that was a positive. But hopefully 2024 will bring some positive things with this channel and with this project. And who knows, maybe other projects. We'll see where that goes. All right, that's less than ideal, but that should power the fan. And now a quick test. Ignition should give it voltage. I can actually feel air blowing over here, so that's good enough. Well, now we get to the fun part, plumbing. I want to keep my original hose over there, just in case in the end my soldering skills don't hold up. Something like that should do it. And I cut off the excess. All right, let's see how gracefully I can hopefully not make a mess here. Ugh, that's really on there, isn't it? I think it's sticking to the semi-fresh paint on that engine. You're off the water pump. Oh, there goes, there goes. Well, that's leaking the way I did not think it would. All right. Well, I understandably got a little bit focused on a leak containment. Oops. That I didn't really get to check on the camera angle. Wasn't good, so probably about 15 minutes of video that just gets cut out that you guys don't have to suffer through. Now let's get the last hose connected here. There. Just to keep them out of the way of everything. Now we get to refill the system because it's probably down half a quart of fluid. Well, radiator's not that low, but we'll add a bit, start it up, and see where we end up. You got no juice.
One eternity later.
Got a fuel leak, damn it.
Later.
Coolant leak at the firewall, fuel leak, solved. Let's try this again. Now we wait. Well, it's smoothing out. Hopefully that battery is charging up a little bit. And we're a little bit over 100 degrees. Coming up the temperature. Nothing leaking here at the firewall. It's a good sign. No more fuel leak. Oh, I think we developed another leak here at the firewall. Yeah. It's the lower hose that's leaking, and I think I just need to get a different clamp or something because it's just not, it's just dripping very, very slowly. But we're getting up the temperature, 150 degrees. My hands are freezing. Ah, yes. We have heat. It's like 37, 38 degrees out there, and I had to open the garage door, but basically got a secondary radiator now. Well, that worked out pretty well. As soon as I can get that last little leak at the firewall figured out, I just need a different hose clamp, but that'll be easy to solve. So thanks for watching. Thank you for all the likes and comments and shares and all of that. It really does help the channel grow. Happy New Year, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.